we are back, and today's episode is sponsored by Klondike Reese's bars, ice cream bars, and essential water. Because it has 9.5 pH levels or higher, because it is delicious and good for you. Because you can get your electrolytes in this alkaline water. Nah, we're not sponsored by anyone. But this is just some of the shit that we
can do. We can do for you.
We can do that for you.
We don't have sponsors, so
we don't have sponsors, but hey, if you want us to sponsor your product, oh, this is amazing.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Oh,
You gotta be like Petey Pablo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reese's Pieces Klondike bars, cause I eat them and they pay me for.
I remember that shit too. Freakily. There we go. Yeah.
It was
anyway,
Jim.
We were asked to see if we could talk about breastfeeding in public. How do we stand on it? Are we against it? Are we for it? Me personally, if you need to feed your child in public, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Pull that big ass titty out and put that in that baby's mouth. Just know I got next.
Yeah, it's natural. There's no problem with it. Here's my thing. I got a couple friends who do it, and I have a problem with it. If we're in the middle of a conversation and I happen to glance away
that happened
for a little bit, and I glance back,
and your titties
out,
out,
boob out, just give me a warning or something like that. I'm not saying I'm disgusted or anything like that, but it kind of just, it sidetracks the conversation a little bit. I lose my train of thought because, the boob right there. So just be like, hey, titty outing, boobie out, something like, I don't know. Maybe that's too much to ask. I don't know if that's coming off as sexist. I don't intend it to. But, just say, hey, look, the boob's out. I'm like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't go to the bathroom or, come back or like go make a sandwich or something, go get some ice cream, come back at the boobies. And I'm like, come on, man, just give me a little heads up.
Heads up. I don't give a damn about the heads up. I personally like looking at titties. But it kind of does kill the mood when the titty is next to a baby, because it's like, fuck, I'm not into that. But, but there's some people who are, and you should meet,
gotta be careful.
Nadine, if you are into babies and titties. So, but no, anyway, I've seen people who don't breastfeed, and they're like, oh, well, it's my choice, blah, blah, blah. They won't breastfeed in public. Let me put it that way. They won't breastfeed in public. They make they pump and put it in bottles.
That's the most annoying sound in the world.
What?
I don't know if it's weird. That pumping, it's like the pumping. I'm like, one my ex had. It was one of the big ones that pumps a crazy amount. I'm just sitting there like, it's pretty loud. Like, it was an annoying sound to me. It was an annoying sound. I didn't make her get up and leave or anything like that, but it was an annoying sound. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's the life of a mother,
But yeah, it's ultimately your choice. We as men really shouldn't have a fucking issue with it, because most men, older men who really want to stop this practice from happening, was fed off titties. Whether it was a wet nurse or their mother or them old white men that, they had a lot of money. They used to have like old black ladies breastfeed them. That was a thing. I don't know if I'm making that up, but that was a thing. In my mind, that is a thing that happened in the past and probably still happens.
You made a statement as a fact. That's a thing. I don't know if I'm making it up. That's definitely a thing.
In my mind, that's happened. I want to say I've seen that somewhere. It may have been on TV, on a show, but I know I've seen it was like a indentured servant, or like back in the civil rights days when the mother used to not want to breastfeed. They used to have like what they call mammy in the house. Like it was like a big black lady with a big black titty, and that big black titty produced milk, and it would feed
she'd
their
be
baby.
running around with Tom and Jerry. You only see her feet. That's mammy.
You know what?
You only see her feet in the socks and the sandals, and she'd be hitting Tom out.
Yep, that's you. You know what? Next time y'all watch Tom and Jerry, look for the lady.
Mammy.
Mammy. That's Mammy. Well, she wasn't named Mammy, but that's Mammy.
Side note: I always tell Tom and Jerry apart. I couldn't tell. Tom's a cat. I I was like, oh, someone threw that at me. I was like, all right, fair enough. Now I know. So, little side note.
And who's the dog? Brutus?
Yeah, the one who be walking like that. We got the crooked hands.
Yeah, the fucking the pigeon-toed.
He be going hard.
Dog.
He be going hard.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So back to this breastfeeding in public. Breastfeeding in public.
It's not an issue.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Like, you know, if you're, I would say if you're around a bunch of kids, then don't do it. But I can't really say that because half of them was probably fed them to themselves.
I hate that whole we gotta protect the kids. Kids are some of the most intelligent. They pick up everything. If you tell them something at an early age and it's real and it's correct, I don't see what the problem is. Oh my God, there's a boob. Yeah,
they're going to learn it in school because
that's a boob. She's feeding her baby. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. That's how you drank when you was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it kind of gets weird. Like, is there a cutoff age? Do you think there's a cutoff age?
Yeah, that's definitely a cutoff age.
Like 10.
A little lower than that. Let's go a little lower. I would say, me personally.
When would you like to stop breastfeeding?
When would I like to stop? I'm 33 now, so I mean, once in a while, if I'm hungry and none in the house, I can get back on it. No, I would say 2. I would say 2.
2.
2 is a cutoff age.
Once I can start asking for it by name, like, yo, let me get some of that.
You can start pushing other people out the way to get to it. Like, yo, mom's really good. Like, you can stop right there. I would say 2.
Once the kid has done his homework and you feed him, that's kind of a weird thing. Have you ever seen like breast milk get shot out of a nipple? Like, it doesn't shoot like out of like that, like
straight,
one hole to shoot.
Yeah.
It comes out like a fucking like a Gatling gun. It's like
Here's the thing. With both my kids, I tried the breast milk. I'm not gonna lie, I was curious.
Oh, you had it?
Yeah, I was curious. I was like, it's sweet. I mean, I could pour some in coffee.
I can't bring myself to drink breast milk.
I was just curious.
If I don't know what it is, I'm not going to drink it.
It's milk.
Like if it's in the refrigerator.
Well, it's milk.
Chilled,
it's not like it's something different.
Like, I might try it, but I'm not going to sit there. Like, there's people online who drink breast milk as a fetish. And how the hell do we get on that if you were talking about breastfeeding in public?
I mean, it all comes together.
Yeah, because it does come together.
We said in breastfeeding in public, we addressed it. It's not an issue.
You know what happens? You see what just happened just now? We were talking about breast milk and breastfeeding, and as men, we start talking about titties. So that's what happens in like these.
That's where our mind goes.
That's what happens in Congress and all these places, and when they're talking about. But people making up laws, they're talking about breastfeeding and things like that. And once they start talking about titties, they start making jokes like that. And no matter what it is, it all goes back to the fact that there's titties involved, and we as men are intrigued by titties.
If I was in charge, if I was a politician, and it came to women's health issues, I would get a woman or a group of women in charge of that, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I cannot tell a woman what to do with her body. Breastfeeding, abortion, anything, birth control. I don't know what the hell's going on with that stuff at all. And I'm not trying to denounce like it's this stuff. There's important issues, and if I was a politician, I'd be like, I'm not a woman, so I'm going to hire a woman or a team of women to take care of this. It's the best move to make.
Yeah, I agree. Like, there's that'd be like women who run the country saying all men need to be circumcised, or like I am circumcised.
I am too.
Yeah.
But it would never fly. A group of women making a decision about men's bodies, that would never happen.
Like a prostate exams.
Never happen. They're mandatory.
Ridiculous amounts of money for prostate exams, and only if the prostate is enlarged to the point can you have surgery on it. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of weird. Like that's kind of the whole issue. Like with men trying to tell women what they do with their bodies because they quote unquote know better. It goes back to the abortion talk and all the other stuff. And once again, we were talking about titties and breast milk, and we got on this, but it all ties in. It ties together. So, my stance on breastfeeding in public, I don't care. But at the same time, if your titty is out and I so happen to glance over, you cannot be mad at me for glancing over to look at some titty. Once again, I'm going to be put off just a little bit because there's a baby right there, and that's not my thing. But before the baby does get the titty, I'm going to look at it before it hits the mouth. So
I don't necessarily have his standpoint on what's happening. My standpoint,
but it ties in. That's what happens.
My standpoint on breastfeeding is 2 thumbs up. Go ahead, feed the baby.
Feed the baby.
When I was with my kid's mother, I was like, we don't have anything right now. It's crying. Shut it up. So
you don't got no bottles. So you don't got no Similac.
Yeah.
So, and look.
Look it up.
If you can't afford formula at the time, guess what? The almighty boo take care of it.
Bodies take care of it. So boom.
And and breastfeeding doesn't stop at a young tender age. Once you get older, guys,
as long as you keep nursing, her body will keep producing milk.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't know this, but it is what it is. So, once again, I'm Will.
I'm Franklin.
We are
The Honest Jerks.
If you like this video, like
it, give it a thumbs up,
subscribe,
share it, comments. The whole thing that you do with other YouTube channels.
It said, talk about it amongst your friends and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you can subscribe too if you like us. We appreciate it.
Hit us up on social media as well.
And let Reese's contact bars know that we gave a shout out to him.
Yes.
You know what? The hell with it. You know what? I'm gonna post it on Twitter, and I'm gonna give a shout out to him. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
This alkaline water is delicious. What is this? Ascension?
Good stuff.
This is the good stuff. Yes, we are looking for that.
Continuously support you if you guys want us to endorse.
Yes.
Endorse is right here. Support, whatever. We'll help you sell your stuff.